What's going on, VeVe gang? Welcome back to the channel, All Things Strange. Yo, we are back in action. So I'm asking, are we stacking or slacking? And what am I talking about? We got first appearance of She-Hulk, the origin issue, dropping on VeVe Thursday, August 18th, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. You know how it goes down. So we coming in hot, heavy, fast, rolling in. We're not worrying about medium articles. We're gonna dive in. We already know the drill. It's either gonna be 20k editions, 10k editions. When you're talking first appearance of She-Hulk, I don't think it really matters how many editions it is. You're gonna want to get your hands on this book, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you're a collector that collects, purely on, physical, real world values, and not, based on future, upside possibilities and all the other things that comes along with, these physical books being minted in NFT digital format, then you're going to want to hold on, because we're going to dive in and take a look at the physicals. So with that said, we're going to take a look right here on the screen at the Common. This is the book that I know and love. I grew up not necessarily wanting this book, but I knew what it was. I knew, what it looked like. If I walked into the comic book store, they would have this one like mad high up on the shelf, so you couldn't even get to it, behind the counter, high up on the shelf. This would be one of those books like this, Submariner, one of the first 10 Submariners maybe you see up there. But absolutely, this right here is a classic. Did want to say real quick, if you are new to the channel, welcome to All Things Strange. I appreciate you coming through, checking out this latest episode of Stackin or Slackin, and here we are checking out She-Hulk #1. As you can see on the screen, collector's item issue. I still believe it is that today. I don't know what the real life physical value of these books are right here, but we're gonna definitely dive in. I can tell you off the rip, this uncommon, it's typical, it's the usual thing that we get on VeVe. There are no original physical real world variants made. Books back, in this time they didn't make variants. So we're getting a VeVe exclusive cover when it comes to our rare and ultra rare. So let's take a look at them. This has a very what's her name, man? What's the book we just got, yo? The Kamala Khan joint, Miss Marvel, yeah, that one, or maybe another one I'm thinking of. I think it is this one. This definitely reminds me of that type of artwork. I forget the person's name, like Silver maybe. So that's the rare. This is the ultra rare, full color, a lot of jazz and pizzazz going on. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I am rocking 1000% with this common. If I get one of these ultra rares or rares, I'm gonna keep it 1000 with you right now. I'm gonna sell it and grab a common. The secret rare, that's fire right there. That is fire. The Savage She-Hulk got the clothes ripped, you know what I'm saying? And just like a cousin of Hulk, like that's a dope secret rare. That's a classic looking, clean looking, you know what I mean? That's more like savage looking than the original cover. Like that's just, and that's because it comes out the real panels, and the real panels weren't as clean and glossy as the covers, obviously. So you know what I mean. But let's see what the VeVe Twitter fam is talking about real quick, and then we're gonna dive in heavily and see what the price values are on this comic in graded raw form, whatever we could find. Here we are back on VeVe Twitter. And we got the fam out here. We got the VeVe Vault Master Creator. Shout out to the Vaultaholics. Oh man, here they go. They got some craziness. Alright, so shout out the homie, the Lions King 1. he came through in the clutch for us last time. If you're not following him, if you on Twitter, hit him up, CNFT Guy 1. You know what I'm saying? Looking out for the community, man. So shout out to him. So let's see what we're talking about here on Go Collect. And we can't see the 9.8. So the next thing we got is the 9.6, and as you can see, there's a lot of these that have been graded, you know what I'm saying, just overall. So as you can see, that fair market value is around 300. That's what they're showing, and of course it gets lower from there and a little higher from there, you know what I'm saying. I would suspect like a 9.8 to probably be like 600-700, maybe even $1,000, you know what I'm saying. A lot of these old vintage comics, first appearance, all that good stuff, you know, at least a G, you know what I'm saying, if you can get them in a 9.8. And this one, I think that's part of the issue, is just a lot of them in great condition. You know, just a lot of 9.6s and 9.8s, but we're gonna dive in and take a look. Let's do that. So yeah, let me take a little deeper dive. Might go to Key Collector and then over to eBay, just check out some sales to see what this thing is looking like right now, because you know yesterday's price is not today's price. We all know that. It's gonna be really short and sweet, our time here on Key Collector, man. You know, like I said, with these older comics, it's very cut and dry, especially this. You know, you see what it is. First appearance and origin of She-Hulk, the cousin of Bruce Banner. If I was to hit view variant, basically it's just going to show me the newsstand edition. So if you guys are not aware, basically you had a newsstand edition which would come with the barcode where you see Spider-Man's head, and those go for more money in the market. They're a little more scarce. And obviously, if they've made it through, you know, the vigor of being handled in a newsstand and still managed to come out with a decent, you know, score, you know, a grade, then that's going to go for some bucks, you know what I'm saying? So that's the deal with that. So no big deal with the variants. As we can see here, they got the high here at 185. So again, I'm not too sure with Key Collector if they're trying to show us the all-time high graded or raw, but we're gonna head on over to eBay and see, you know, what the sales is looking like. So ladies and gentlemen, we are just landing straight live and direct onto the eBay page. No filters yet, and as you can see here, a 9.8 right now. Somebody wants $724 for that. Best offer. First appearance. This one here, I'm not even looking at that. Whatever. This one here, they want $800. You know, so the prices is gonna start to trend upward as we're approaching. You know, these next couple days, movies should be dropping on the day that this is dropping. You know, so this is, you know, 100% promotional, made to raise awareness. At the same time, it's still a collectible. It can only be more desirable than it was before the movie came out. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. You know, a 7.5 for $100. Let me do a quick little sort here. Let's just sort by highest possible price. This person here wants 28 grand. This one here, it has a auto, I believe, by Stan Lee and Joe Sinnott, which is amazing. That's just crazy. So they want 28K for that. Other than that, you know, this is right here, another Stan Lee, you know, 10K. This 1980 9.8. Again, that's not even a newsstand. So, you know, here's a newsstand. Double cover, whatever, 4Gs, 5Gs, you know, send out the auto. So, you know, you can see on average, you know what I'm saying? Nice grade. At least, you know, the good thing is you can get these in high grade. That's kind of dope. You know, I like that notion of getting a fairly old comic, you know. But again, you're popping up with so many 9.8s because this was made in 1980, you know. And I started collecting shortly after that time, you know what I'm saying? Shortly after that time. And even as a kid, I had a collector's mentality. Like, I knew that in the future, books these were going to be worth something, you know, because I was just in that era of seeing these books and new characters and first appearance this, and like, oh snap, this is crazy. Or you're reading some other book and someone appears first appearance in there. So you're like, yo, so, and a lot of other people just didn't care. They just read the comic like a comic, roll it up. You know what I'm saying? I have friends, like, when I would leave the comic book store, I would pick out the ones that would have like no creases on the spines, do all types of stuff. I would like make sure the guy loads it in the paper bag like flat, and like, you know what I'm saying? Some of my boys, they wouldn't even care. They would straight up roll up their comic book and put it in their back pocket. We hop on our bikes. Their joint is all crushed up. Like, I go straight home, put it in a bag and board, or I read it and put it in a bag and board. So, everybody collected different back then, and that's what, leads to the scarcity somewhat of the older books versus now. It's a perfect storm where you had original characters, original first book of this, and then it's like on top of that, it's kind of scarce, So, yeah, that's what we got here with this here. Real quick, just to mess around, I guess we could just look at like what sold already, but we got a fair assessment, I believe, of the current market value, at least of the physical books in high grade. Some previous sales, 2,300, I don't know what's going on with that one, just black and white. 1,500. So yeah, it looks to me like it's trending upward, because you got 1,000, yeah. So it's trending upward from here, you know what I'm saying? The last one sold in May. That's definitely a couple months ago. We got this movie coming out, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see, where it goes up to. As for me, as for your boy, what am I doing? I am honestly going to be stacking 100%, and overall that means I'm going for as many as I can on the drop. I am hoping and praying that people do the norm and just dump this like, yeah, it's whatever. I expect, if I had to do, let me do a little price prediction. Yeah, let me do one of those, man. So if I had to do a price prediction on this book, I'm gonna say that in the market, this is gonna land somewhere around $7.24 when it all settles. I think after the drop, it'll hit a low of like $4.30. It'll start creeping up in the fives for a little while. It'll creep up maybe above. It might be like right at retail, the common at least. You know what I'm saying? I could see the common being above, like right around retail. The uncommon around $7 to $8. I think that the rare is gonna go for around like 16, 18 bucks. The ultra rare somewhere around 23, 24 to 28, 29 bucks. And I think that the secret rare has a good shot of really like breaking the mold of some of the other books, secret rares. We've been getting some that hitting $80, $90, $100. I think this one actually will settle around like 160 to 180. So we're around there, because this is really pays homage to the vintage cover, and that just embodies her right there. Like, this cover has a lot of other people on it, and it's a lot going on, and it's like, okay, that's her before she hulks out. I get it. And that's what makes this a beast right here. It's just her. I like it. And just the way it's drawn, like, it is savage. You know what I mean? Like, I just like that. So, for me, I will be stacking this. And what I want to know is, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of speculation on drops coming and new stuff. So what are you guys doing? Are you just like, nah, I'm done with comics. I got my AF-15. I'm good on books. Are you still going after books? Are you going to be pissed if you get a rare? Are you going to be pissed if you get a common? Are you going to be happy if you get an ultra rare? You're going to be happy if you get a secret rare? I think so. but let me know so I know for sure, man. And again, hit the like if you was feeling this video. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed, because guess what, man? We just hit 200 subscribers, yo. 200. Appreciate that. But guess what? I have a video where I hit like 300 views. So that tells me, well, the YouTube analytics tell me too, but that tells me that some of you guys are watching, but you ain't hit that little red button and you ain't hit the bell notification. And it's all good, but come and join the fam, yo. Come and join up. Why not? You know what I'm saying? But yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I want to keep this video short and sweet, man. I appreciate y'all stopping by the channel, man. All Things Strange is out.